Welcome everyone. This is Wallaby Racing League's 100th round. We made it. We made it to the treble. We turned up, and here we are. As a special treat, we are doing mystery track for all tiers, 100%, double points. Now, the tracks are based on tracks that aren't on the calendar, so it can be pre-season tracks we race, to check the tiers at the start, or tracks that just missed out on the calendar. So this could be mayhem. I'm going to spin the wheel now, and let's find out where our Tier 4 lads will be doing 100% race of. As we go spinning, wheel spins, where will it land? It's like a carnival game. And it is Brazil. The Tier 4 lads are going to be doing 100% race of Brazil. Good luck, lads. Everyone, I'm going to play this intro. We will see you very shortly.
Far enough back, he's going to make the lunge down the inside. Hamilton sees it coming. It's a late lunge by Verstappen, who takes the lead of the race.
No, Mikey, no, Mikey, that was so not right.
Championship can only be won by one, and it's going Dutch in 2021. Max Verstappen for the first time ever. Oh my God!
Kenny, no, Ping holds position in first, but he's going to send the inside. What a move! Magic!
Never in my life I saw a defense like Esteban today. Never.
And his son has a bit of DRS, and is he going to teach his dad a lesson? No, his dad says, mate, I am the father, I am your daddy, you will stay behind.
Brilliantly, he won in Spa, he wins in Monza. Charles Leclerc is the winner of the 2019 Italian Grand Prix.
And we are on. Welcome everyone. I am Unique Throne. Welcome to Tier 4. As I said, Wallaby's 100th round. We turned up. We made it. We are at Brazil, according to the wheel. And I'm really looking forward to this. The drivers didn't know what track it was until you guys knew. Plans to be mayhem, but can these guys stick it out for 100%? 71 laps around this gorgeous Brazil circuit. What now? Welcome to the chat. Yes, I do want your prediction, but I wanted about Wallaby. Give us a Wallaby prediction. Give us a Wallaby prediction. Love your predictions right now. Let's get them in there. Let's get these details up for the crowd, as we suspect. Short quality still. That's a terrible camera angle. Apologies, everyone. Short quality still. Everyone's still going to go out on softs. Have they got setups? Now, there was about, I think it was like 11 or 12 tracks that this could have been. So have the lads done the work and gone in and done every single track? Or Are they coming in blind? We will find out. I am looking forward to it. What's a Wallaby prediction? What now? This is Unique Chrome, sir. The one and only. Welcome to the Wallaby stream, mate. Love your work on our partner league stream, but it's good to have you here. If you want to chuck in a prediction, chuck one in right now, and we will read it out as the first flying lap will be set by M-Bomb in the Haas, and we will ride on board with the bomb as he goes into turn one. Slams on those brakes, DRS closes, comes through, switches it back very nicely through there, straight on the power, gets that rear wing of his open, flying down the straight. Oh, he hits a 322 purple sector as we expect, considering it's the first flying lap. What now? Prediction for you, is it going to rain? Are we going to see rain? It's a bit cloudy overhead in this qualifying session, but are we going to see rain? This M-Bomb has done very nicely through this section. Nice tight little corners here as he comes up to the hairpin, throws it into second, gets straight on the power, comes all the way through. Also, everyone who is watching, let me know that the audio and, as I see drops of rain, let me know that the audio and game audio is to your liking, to your satisfaction. We wouldn't want the people to be unsatisfied on a night like this where you've got 71 laps of hearing my voice. Let's make sure the audio is right as M-Bomb does a 109.1, and I thought I saw drops of rain. And I think I can, as Dark Phoenix it will be the next to cross the line. And he goes to the top with a 108.9, pipping M-Bomb. And I might be going crazy, but I am seeing drops of rain. I don't know about you guys. I don't know what you can see. Maybe this is why all the drivers are out already. But we never know as GH comes across the line with Nutsy. GH a 109.1 and Nutsy a 110.5. Lucky has it invalidated. We have next cut across will be Meowcat as he opens the DRS quite late. But he crosses the line and he's starting an outlap. Apologies. So next one, there's still a few in the pits, which if we are seeing raindrops, maybe they're not sure what they can do, or maybe they left it too late. But we will find out as Meowcat is the next one to come over the... Combo Ollie goes into P4 with a 109.6. Who will be next? It might be Felzy. No, Felzy in the other Red Bull here. We've got Zachariah on an outlap. So he's going to start a lap. Outlaps. War Machine's just started a lap. Let's find someone on a lap. As I said, any predictions you guys have got? Oh, here comes What Now's prediction. All right, let's just finish this lap with the Cub. As Cub comes over the line, he puts himself into P6 with a 110.9. All right, thank you, Mr. What Now. And What Now, is this quali or is this the... This is the race. All right, so for the race, he's got P1 Casper, P2 Kirko, showing some love to the owners, P3 GH, P4 M-Bomb, P5 Cub, P6 Ollie, P7 Pumpkin, P8 Felzy, P9 Felty. Didn't make that easy on me. Thanks, What Now? P10 War Machine, P11 Nutsy, P12 Meow Meow, P13 Origin. Is that Original Paulie? I'm going to hazard a guess. Original Paulie, P14 Phoenix, P15 Chevy, P16 Zachary, P17 Lucky, says sorry Lucky, P18 Kashi, not sure who that is, but that's okay. Oh, yep, one of our reserve drivers in the Alpine, or a name change, something like that. P19 Goffy, shown love to one owner, not so much love to the other. P20 Zachariah, 10 DNFs, 16 drifts by rear end lockups, weather to be dry in race and to end in wet tyres, 2 safety cars, 2 VSCs, and for tier 3 of Wallaby to get Brazil. Thank you, What Now? Love your work, mate. Appreciate having you in Wallaby stream. Keep up the great work. love hearing your predictions. As let's go on to track and find some drivers. As I think we have Zachary will be the next to cross the line for his flying lap. Phoenix is still at the top with a 108.9. There is rain. It's getting heavier. Kirko's got the inters on in the pits, so maybe he's waiting to see what'll happen. Zachary must have just started his lap there. War machines come in. Let's find out who else we've got. Is the Cub. Cub looks to be finishing his lap. He's flashing, so he's not going to go through with that lap. Felzy will be the next across the line, but he is invalidated. He'll probably want to go again. Nutsy is on his out lap. Goffey is on his out lap. We have a spinner. I missed who that was. It is Aston Martins. That's okay. Lucky it was. Let's give some love. Actually, no, I won't. I heard he is prone to a commentator's curse. We don't want to do that to our lovely Goffey. Let him do his lap and we will see where it comes to. It's looking very slippery out there. I'm going to hide that because that is no good. We don't want that in the middle of the screen. Apologies. There was one bit you missed and you're welcome, comms. Happy to do predictions for you. What did I miss? Paulie is... Oh, yes, yeah. Original Paulie. Yeah. We've got original Paulie in there, so... good to hear from you, What Now? You're always welcome. And yes, hit up the Tier 3 stream. We go live at 8:15 later today. Same deal, mystery round, celebrating what is the 100th round for Wallaby Racing League. Why is it wet, Lucky? This is a great question, mate. I think it is very unlucky, pardon the pun, that it is raining, but hopefully, and as we don't know, hopefully it is dry for your race. As we still see some guys out on softs. So Felty Rabbit, let's follow around the TP of the Haas team, Mr. Felty Rabbit, as he goes on his flying lap. He sets a purple first sector, and I'm not sure if that's just the game showing us something or that's true pace. If that is true, then Felty is flying. As he looks very confident through there. Waxed down in second, hard on the brakes. Can be very tricky. As he goes very wide, yet looks very slippery out there. I don't know if we're going to see any improvements on these softs times. It just looks to be way too slippery out there for these drivers. Comms, may I ask what track Tier 3 got? What now? Similar to what we did here, it'll be a wheel spin once the lobby and stream goes up. So, like the stream and like all the drivers, we will find out once we're in the lobby, ready to go. So, no one knows. There is a wheel spin and we will find out. Just adds to that excitement. What now? I'm excited. I hope all you were excited because we just found this is Brazil. Great track to be a spectacle on stream. Could have been Monaco, which could have been disastrous, but we will accept Brazil and we will get pumped. No, don't have to be sorry. What now? It's all good. It's worth asking. I will ask the same question, but unfortunately I don't know. We just find out as Phoenix has a spin. It is way too wet out there to be improving on these tyres. So maybe these drivers will start thinking about locking in a setup, locking in tyre temps, making sure they are good to go. Because, a reminder, this is not just a 50% race like it is normally. This is a 100% race around Brazil. 71 laps we go racing for in the South Americas. And I am pumped for it. It's going to be exciting. I hope you're all excited. Strap yourselves in. It is a big night of racing for Wallaby League. As I said, 100th round, 2 tiers, 2 100% races. 2 wheel spins. What could go wrong? And what can go right? As War Machine has put the inters on in the pits, we are seeing we are seeing little Casper come out on softs. Mercedes team need some good points here for the lads. As Felzy heating up those softs, getting those ready to go. That rain is getting worse and worse. But guys like Felzy, Kirko, with I believe Chevy Rules, Paulie and Pumpkinwind all have poly bands, I believe, or maybe they've just had enough. I know Chevy Rules does. Not sure about the other Williams and the Alfa Romeo, but these guys just need to get lap times on the board to push themselves up the grid for that starting position. As Felzy is just preparing his tyres, ready to go. Lucky's going to go again. Casper's on an out lap. What now? You're too kind, mate. I could never compare to some of the great comms that us and our partner leagues have. I just do my thing, but I appreciate your kind words, sir. Much love to you and your family. Want to see more of those predictions, more of you in the Wallaby League stream. Appreciate you here, buddy. Let's go racing. There's a few out on inters. As I said, stream, apologies, there's not a lot really going on. It is way too wet out there to be doing flying laps. So I think those first sort of 5 that got out straight away and on with it, locked their setup in and went. I think they had the best track conditions as it continues to rain here. I hope we don't have a wet race. Yeah, there was a little bit, wasn't it? True Oz Gamer, it was a bit there. It's hard for me to know whether it's the game or what it is, but we shall see as I'll switch the camera angle back. We don't have to be in TV pod the whole time. Casper, yeah, there's a few there, Maxi. We'll, wait and see. Hopefully these guys, it's got to do with, I don't know, maybe even the game is excited for Wallaby Racing League's 100th round, that it's been a bit cooked. So that's all I can say. Fingers crossed. Oh, thanks, What Now? Appreciate. I'm glad. Don't go to sleep, though. I don't want my voice to put you to sleep. I want you to stay here and watch this race with me. I want to see if your prediction will come true. Goffey has invalidated. M-Bomb is cold enough. He reckons it's too wet to go out again. We have not a lot going on as Kashi, apologies if I'm saying that right, is on an out lap. Goffey's invalidated. Zachary on the inters. So this will give a good indication of what time he's got. He looks to have a lot of grip out there on those inters as they almost touch. I think they both just did enough to avoid contact there, which is good to see. Okay, good to hear. What now? I don't want to know who it is, but good to hear that we're not going to put you to sleep. We want you to be excited. We need you here. What now? As Zachary was 4 seconds up. I believe that might have been a preparation lap. As maybe these guys in the pits are just waiting to see. I don't think we'll see any of them again. Don't think it's necessarily wet enough to be doing flyers on inters that are going to be quicker than those on softs. As Zachary 2 seconds down in that first sector. So, as I said, potentially these drivers are just locking in a setup, making sure they again 71 laps. Felty calls it quits in the pits. 71 laps around this wonderful circuit in South America's. Carbon's retired in the pits. I think we'll see a lot of them just retire in the pits now. as Casper looks to be all good so far, lads. So that's good to know for the race. As Kashi's invalidated, Goffey's invalidated, Zachary's invalidated. What can Lucky do is we'll go on to Felzy because he is coming down that main straight. Where can Felzy put him? Interesting, DRS is still open, so the stewards don't believe it is wet enough for DRS to be off yet, as Felzy can't improve. 2.6 seconds down, and Lucky has invalidated. Kirko in the pits. And there is yellow flags everywhere. There's validations everywhere. Here comes our championship leader, Dark Phoenix. Gonna set one last lap and just go. Follow me, lads. 100% around Brazil. And we'll just quickly pull up the driver standings. So, apologies to Meowcat. So Meowcat is leading our championship. He is on 227 points. Phoenix is second on 201 points. Third is M-Bomb. Fourth is Original Paulie. 5 is War Machine. 6 is Combo Oli. Goffy up in P7. Cub P9. Gumbo Kebab not racing tonight. P9, sorry, Cub in P8. And Nuts in P10 is our P10. Apologies, Meowcat. So Dark Phoenix is not our championship leader. He is championship contender with Meowcat. Our constructor sees Ferrari in P1, Red Bull P2, Hats P3, and Dark Phoenix cannot improve. Alfa Romeo P4, McLaren P5, Alpine P6, Mercedes P7, Williams P8, Aston Martin P9, and AlphaTauri P10. So, looking good for tonight. Oh, stream, one thing I did forget to mention is tonight's race is for double points. So, anywhere you finish within that top 15, it is double points. So, a couple of these lads and teams will be looking to use this round to bank as many points as they can. Get the second half of their season off to a flyer. Go on board with Casper, the last running card across the checkered flag. He doesn't improve, so he will be P6 on my screen, but we'll wait for the official standings to pop up. As we go, Dark Phoenix P1, M-Bomb P2, GH P3, Combo Oli P4, War Machine P5, Casper P6, Nutsy P7, the Cub P8, Meowcat P9, 10 to Kashi, 11 to Zachary, 12 is Goffy, 13 Zachary, 14 Felty Rabbit, 15 Lucky, 16 is Felzy, 17 is Chevy Wolves, 18 Paulie, 19 Pumpkin Wind, and Kirko in P20. Those bottom 4 not setting times. Wasn't the most eventful qualifying, I will admit that, stream. Just with that rain coming, I think it just affected a few drivers' run plans, but it should allow them to get a setup locked in, and we will go 71 laps around Brazil in a 100% race, 4 double points to celebrate Wallaby Racing League's 100th round, and it looks clear and dry, which is the first piece of good news I'm sure all the drivers are looking forward to. What now? Your prediction is still on. It still could be raining later in the race, but we will have to wait and see. Stay with us to find out. If anyone else in the chat has any predictions for podium, fastest lap, first to DNF, whatever it is, if you want to predict it, pop it in there. Duck Puncher. How did the Alps go tonight? So your reserve driver, GH, has put himself into P3. Your other driver, Kashi, I believe it is, he was down around about P10, I believe, mate. So both in the top half of the grid, I would say. So looking very good from their point of view so far. Casper is your driver, Duck. As we are going racing, 5 lights, and we're off. As we go on board with Phoenix and M-Bomb. M-Bomb gets a great start. Phoenix goes around the outside. Oh, fantastic driving from them too, as M-Bomb has the softs. Let me quickly get up just a couple of these details for our team. All right, look at the tyres. So Phoenix has started on mediums. We saw him and M-Bomb, as there's a few cars that go a bit wide there. Phoenix started on medium. M-Bomb has started on the softs. And then we've got GH, Casper. Yeah, Casper is in the Merc for some reason, Duck. And we've got Kashi in the Alpine. I'm sure we can fix that up at the end of the race. I'm not 100% sure, but I'm sure. Yes, what now, Duck, is the Alpine's TP. So, Duck, I'm sure we can get that fixed up at the end. It's a bit strange that has happened. Not sure what the lads have done there. As GH, Casper, War Machine, Kashi, Cub on mediums, Nutsy on softs, Goffy, Ollie, Zachariah, Lucky, CJ on mediums, Paulie is going long on those hards, Meowcat, Zachary mediums, Pumpkin, Win softs, Kirko's going long on those hards as he's already got himself up to P17 starting P20. Wolves, Felzy and Felty Rabbit on mediums as Combo Ollie is coming into the pits. I assume that will be change of wing. Yes, he is changing his wing. So, unfortunate start for him. Let's find a battle for you stream as we have Kashi right on the back of War Machine. Can he get the move done? No, he's looking to just be patient. We got GH right on the back of Phoenix. So sorry, stream, we have M-Bomb who's gone into the lead on those soft tyres on Dark Phoenix, on those mediums. Okay, thanks for confirming left to dead. So, yeah, looks to be a bit of a glitch. Duck, if you just want to, just make a note of that and make sure we can get the points assigned to the correct team. As, there you go, well, so Alpine at the moment, running 3 and 4, so Duck, you'd be a very happy man as we see Kashi, who's actually in a Mercedes, but he's in the Alpine. That's going to be confusing for me as Cub is coming into the pits. He doesn't look to have a front wing on him. And Pumpkin Wind pulls him up. Let's have a look at our position changes. So M-Bomb, as we said, got himself up into P1 from Dark Phoenix on those soft tyres. So you expect him to be quicker on the softer compound. GH has a move. Casper has got himself up into 4th, up 2 positions. Kashi, one of our reserve drivers, has got himself up 4 positions into P6. Goffy up 4 positions to P8. Original Paulie on those hards has got up 8 positions into P10. Pumpkin Wind up 7 positions into P12. So really good starts from those guys. And unfortunate for Ollie, the Cub, Felty Rabbit and Mucky, who I believe have all had to pit for damage. They've dropped a lot of positions. But remember, it is a 100% race. So it is quite literally a marathon and not a sprint. No pun intended, as M-Bomb has gone quickest lap of a 1:12.5. Paulie gets past Zachariah. Let's have a look at War Machine with this DRS. Casper's got a bit of a gap forming in front of him, so he's 1.9 behind. So can War Machine make the most of this DRS? It doesn't look like he can at this moment. As we have got, oh, look at this, Meowcat, Paulie, Zachariah, all looking to occupy the same bit of track as, Paulie is on those hards. Thanks, everyone. This isn't the Unique Show. This is the Wallaby Racing League show. Appreciate the love, but thank you. But yes, you're going to put me off my game if I keep blushing like this. So thank you, everyone. as, yeah, I've lost my train of thought now. As Goffy is right on the back of Nutsy. Nutsy on the softs, Goffy on the mediums. He's going to have DRS down this big long straight. Now, will he go for the move, or is he just going to sit behind and get him on this next straight? He's catching him. He's catching him. Yep, he backs out. He's going to go at this next one. He can get a good exit. Goes a little bit wide. Straight on the power. Takes all that curve, straightens it up. Can Goffy get him? He's not quite in the slipstream at the moment. Doesn't look like he's going to be able to get close enough. As Meowcat, this battle between these three is heating up as Zachary is the one now who gets through, and Paulie and Meowcat are now behind. And Paulie's on those hard tyres, so he doesn't want to ruin and take away his tyre life advantage. I don't know what sports. I could probably commentate, I reckon, like snail racing or something. That'd be really exciting and fun to do. But yeah, we'll just we've got actually what now? You actually haven't joined one of my streams before, so this might make you one of my favourite comms. There might be a little cheeky surprise in it later for you if you stick around. But we'll stay on board with this battle as Paulie, Meowcat, and Zachary. Now, they've got to be careful here. They're not losing too much time to this Nutsy and Goffy battle because they're not battling each other too hard as Phoenix and Casper trade places. They don't want to lose too much time to Nutsy and Goffy in front because the gap at the moment is 4.5 seconds as Meowcat is going to make the move on Zachary. Now, is Paulie's too far back. So Paulie's chilling behind, letting these guys go to work as Chevy Wolves gets the move done on Felzy. And we've got a very nice battle forming here between Casper, War Machine, Kashi and second hour championship Dark Phoenix. Yeah, looks like that dirty air is affecting Phoenix, and I guess what now with the 100% race, I suppose you don't want to sit in that dirty air for too long. You want to protect your tyres and try and avoid an extra pit stop if you can. And there's a safety car who's going to throw into it. True Oz Gamer, yeah, very, very different strategies going on at play here, and I suppose it's not even just the tyre they're starting on, it's what are they going to do next? As Zachary is hit the wall as we have a virtual safety car. First VSC for the evening. No drivers lost, which is a really good thing to see. So everyone will just slow down. There's a few that have pitted. So Pumpkin Wind's getting a new nose, he's getting a rhinoplasty. So we'll just Zachary, will come in and get his rhinoplasty, get a new nose. So we just stalemate here for a little bit. Just gives everyone a chance to breathe. It's been quite hectic. What now? There is a surprise. Just for the viewers of Wallaby Racing League and tuning in to me, dealing with me, I have surprises. No fun-sized Mars bars, unfortunately. Just nothing I can give you, but yes, we will see. As M-Bomb is calling it on those softs under VSC, not a bad move. While it's still going, what tyre is M-Bomb going to put on? And this True Oz Gamer is where we'll see the strategies come into play. M-Bomb on mediums. So M-Bomb's gone soft to mediums on lap 7. As Kashi gets the move done on War Machine. Yep, could have underfueled. Don't see anyone flashing at this stage. We've got Felzy flashing. Or just with the yellow light, sorry. We've got Zachary with the yellow light. But that seemed to be the only two so far. Duck, I'm sorry. No fun-sized Mars bars. I'm sorry. Yeah, I wish I could, but I just feel like if I sent them in the mail, they wouldn't be very nice when they got to you in Queensland. I think the weather might affect them just a little bit. Guess what now? Talk him into comsing again. If you want to talk about anyone who's nice on comms, it is Duck Puncher. The race seems to have just steadied here a little bit. Big gap seems to form as maybe just those seconds. Maybe drivers are just managing their tyres, managing their time. We still have over 60 laps to go. Sorry, that's math. Yeah, 60 laps to go. Sorry, I thought my math was off. My math wasn't mathing, but now it's all good. Over 60 laps to go. So still plenty of time for these guys to nurse those tyres, make sure that they give themselves those pit windows that they want, the tyre life that they want, as it's clear the original soft runners, so, you know, M-Bomb was one of them. I think he's the only one who has pit off those softs, is gone to the medium, so he's done technically his tyre allocation requirements, but we will see. Kashi turn is very snappy, as Lucky has picked up our first penalty. As let's have a look at Kashi. Yeah, doesn't look to be very smooth right now. He could be on controller, which could be affecting that. He is one of our reserves, so it's always great to have reserves jump in and come for a drive, especially in this celebration round that we have. So great to see him getting the opportunity, and he's taken it with both hands. It does say he's in the Alpine, but he's actually racing for Mercedes tonight. But that is okay. He is there. As this battle, as we have a yellow flag for an Aston Martin. It's not the Cub, it is Lucky. Just looks to have had a bit of a mare there. Bit of a spin. So that is okay. Must be playing a low steering rate. Just a reminder, chat, let me know, make sure that the audio is all good and that you can hear everything perfectly fine, because we still have 60 laps to go of this race. Again, 100th round for Wallaby, Tier 4 mystery track. The lads didn't find out the race they were racing to until 2 minutes before we readied up. So, I haven't had much preparation, which balances it out, as GH is just handling that 1 second gap to Dark Phoenix out in front. Got a little bit of gap to Kashi. This is where the battle is right now, as there is, Lucky is out, and we have a safety car. First safety car for the evening. And we can just breathe for 5 minutes, go to the bathroom, grab a water, do whatever you need to do. But don't go anywhere, because this race is heating up. We're going to see probably some people boxing. These medium runners, are they going to come in? Do they just stay out for a bit longer? Let's have a look, as GH is coming in, Phoenix is coming in, Kashi's coming in, War Machine's coming in. Yep, alright, we're all piling in. Oh no, Felty Rabbit drives for his penalty, speeding under safety car. Normally in a 50% race that would kill his race, but it is a 100% race, so it's very easy for him to get back in this race, as we see these 5-second penalties for speeding in the pit lane come flying in. As always, with unique streams. Oh, is Felty's at a second one? Please don't be a second one. I hope it's just the one. TPs are more than welcome to join me from the pit wall, have a chat. And Left 4 Dead has been kindly enough to give us his time again. The Red Bull TP Lefty, how are you, mate?
Good. Yourself?
Good, thank you. Thank you for your time and joining us.
Always.
Good start from your boys. So Phoenix is in P5, but there's still, I think, 3 cars in front of him that haven't pit. So really, it's that battle with GH, who are both on hards now. And Fells not doing too bad either, down in 15th. So he's got a fair few in front of him that have to pit, especially with this safety car coming out. How have you seen your race so far?
Yeah, we saw with Felsey that he had a little bit of a rough start. Just didn't get the lap together in quali. It's a track that he's never done. He dropped to P19, I think it was, and then jumped back up to P18 or 17 when 2 others pitted in front of him. But recovered nicely so far, so we'll see how he goes from there. I think the biggest thing will be penalties and just staying consistent throughout the whole race, avoiding track limits, penalties and drive-throughs and speeding in the pit lane, obviously with a few more stops in 100 pit centre. And Phoenix, he had a snap that put him, a string of snaps that put him at a DRS and lost him a few positions, but he's come back now. I think with this safety car, jumping on the hards was the right call, because now we can just jump back into another safety car and likely go to the end. And I think that was the same idea that GH had, so it should be interesting.
Yeah, absolutely. I think there's it looks to be, all those sort of runners in that top 10 have gone on to hards, except for War Machine who's gone to medium. So I think it'll be interesting to see how this safety car restart goes. But yeah, what are you sort of? Well, obviously you don't know with safety cars and whatnot, but are we thinking is a 3-stopper the way it's going to go, or can you give us any insight onto plans around strategy or anything like that, or you sort of keep that pretty close to your chest? Or as we almost see War Machine run into the back of Dark Phoenix, that was almost a Ricardo Stroll moment there. Lucky you didn't avoid it there. But no, so what are you thinking? How far do you reckon these hards can go? If you really looked after them, are you going to have to stop again, or you reckon you can go to the end?
The goal is to not stop again. The original strategy was a 2-stop without safety car. So another thing is we kind of discovered that this track is one for chugging fuel just a little bit. So it'll be crucial to stay within DRS. Basically, we don't want to lead the race until the end. We think less.
Which obviously, I think Fells the yellow. Now, I suppose that safety car will help these guys with their fuel management.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, they can just lift and coast for 2 laps for free. So, just building up the fuel as much as possible now. Just trying to play it safe for the rest of the race, like you said. It's a marathon, not a sprint. It's double points and not to lose. In the overalls, we was just getting 100 points exactly on Ferrari last week. So. I think, a lot to lose, 70 points for a win. I think it's 56 for P2, so especially with Phoenix 20 points behind Meerkat now, and Meerkat not looking super quick today. But, time will tell with strategy and everyone coming into their own once they get a little bit more acclimatised.
Yeah, no, absolutely. Well, good luck for your boys in the next phase of this race. I'm sure we're going to go racing soon, but again, we appreciate your time. And good luck for the next stint.
Thank you.
Thanks, Lefty. See you, mate. Guys, that was Left 4 Dead, the TP of Red Bull. As I've said previously, any TPs out there that want to jump in and say good day to me, talk us through their race, talk us through their quality, talk about the weather, whatever you want to do, feel free to hit me up. We will get you in on chances like this where there is a safety car. And let's be honest, there's not much to talk about other than the tyres, and we sort of ran through it. So Kirko and Paulie, stay down on those hards for starters. We're going to go racing. Let's go on board with broadcast with our, effective race leader, the one who hasn't stopped yet, GH, as he needs to get back behind Paulie and not sit next to him. As M-Bomb gets a very nice start. GH, as Felty Rabbit is going to pit, I would assume, serving his drive-through penalty. I hope it was just one drive-through penalty. As Nutsy, what's happened to Nutsy? He has had a mare. He is gone down a P17. Yeah, so the ones that pit under safety car off their mediums, out of them, War Machine, Meowcat put on, and Nutsy put on mediums. They were on mediums. They were on mediums. They put on mediums again. And the others, so the likes of GH, Dark Phoenix, Caspar, Kashi, Goffy have put on hard. So they'll be looking to go long in this next phase of the race. As Paulie is right with N-Bomb, GH is right with Paulie, Phoenix is right with GH, and they're gapping Zachariah already. Zachariah on those old mediums, they will be hurting as maybe a mistake not to come in. Had gang, Lucky, from what I saw, hit a wall, I believe. And unfortunately for him and the Aston Martin team, he's out of this race. Combo Ollie had a mare under that safety car. Not sure, I didn't see what happened there. Yes. So welcome, Mushy Peas. Good to see you, mate. Love your name, Mushy Peas. I don't particularly like mushy peas, but just the way it sounds. If you haven't said it before, say mushy peas 3 times. You'll feel better about life. You'll feel better about watching the stream. We still have 55 laps of this circuit to go, as Dark Phoenix is right on the back of Paulie. Paulie on those old hards. Phoenix on fresh hards. Where's he going to go? Goes to the outside, DRS is enabled, Phoenix gets the move done into turn 1, Paulie can't fight it back. Paulie will have DRS, I believe, down the straight. Yes, he will. So can Paulie come back? Just doesn't look like Paulie has the grip left in those old hards, so he might have to settle for 4th. Did start 20th though, 18th, sorry, did Paulie. As Zachariah goes off and Casper and Kashi go through. Goffy goes through now. Goffy sends it on the outside. Gets a very nice move done. There does Goffy. Mushy Peas on a meat pie is unreal. Really? I would not have thought that. Bit of gravy, mashed potato or anything like that, just peas on meat pie. Let me know, Doug. Might have to try it. And we're talking obviously like beef pie, not like chicken and veg or anything like that, like actual beef pie. Anyway, now I'm hungry. Back to the racing, as War Machine on his fresh ment that he put in the safety car is chasing down Paulie, and he can't quite get the move done here, but I'll imagine with his extra kibbies goes a bit wide, he loses a lot of time. Might still have enough grip and enough speed to cruise on up to Paulie as Fells. He picks himself up a penalty as GH has now taken the lead of this race, and that will make Duck Puncher more happier than a beef pie with mushy peas on it, that's for sure, as he now gets that fresh air, can just cruise out in front. Gravy just levels it up further. Beef. Oh, this sounds delightful. I'm gonna have to send my wife down to the shops for some food after this. Anyway, as Phoenix is looking to get involved with this battle here, he's gonna have DRS. So is N-Bomb though. Does he have the pace to get him? And if he doesn't, we will switch back. There is a lot of battles going on at the moment, as N-Bomb reclaims that lead of the Brazil Grand Prix 100th round, as that, I think that was me. I don't know if the stream saw that, but it just looked like those cars were a bit all three of them, so it definitely wasn't their cars. As we will watch Casper, who's meant to be in an Alpine, taking over Kashi, who's in the Alpine and meant to be in a Mercedes. They do come together, but no real harm done, which is good, as Meowcat gets involved in this fight now, and he goes up the inside of Kashi as Paulie gets a penalty. Oh, Meowcat goes on the inside, just enough room left. Very nice move. Kashi isn't going to give this up easily though. He's going to go around the outside. Meowcat still keeps that inside. Oh my goodness. Great racing from these guys as Meowcat finally pulls ahead. Oh, that was close. Great driving from those lads. And now Meowcat is going to set after Casper. As we heard Left 4 Dead say, our championship leader. I did make a mistake earlier in the stream, and I do apologise to Meowcat. He is our championship leader. And now he is going to take P5. Get rid of this camera angle. P5 from Casper. Casper looks to be just having a little bit of issues with those hards. And Meowcat up into P5. And this battle between the two gentlemen in the wrong cars is giving myself as a commentator so much confusion, but as long as we can see some drivers driving and some overtakes, then I am a happy man. Phoenix around Maxi. Did you have a moment? Now he is down into P10. Yes, you are right. Apologies. Those battles between these lads down here is spicing up a bit. So Phoenix will have to rejig his strategy to get himself back in, and now he is behind Meowcat, who is up into P5. So that championship battle is heating right up. And so is this battle between the Alpine and the Mercedes drivers, who are in the wrong cars. They're supposed to be swapped around. They don't care. They just want four wheels, a wing, and Kashi just wants a ring little open so he can make this move on Casper. And Casper does a very nice job of staying in front. And Kashi is just going to sit behind. He's going to get DRS again. And he's going to get that move done on as Kirko is out. Kirko is out. Oh no, Kirko. Where is Kirko done it? It looks to be either in the pit lane or into the pit lane. He did 20 laps on those hards. Maybe they just had enough as Paulie gets a drive through, speeding under safety car. Oh no, he did so well. 20 lap old hards up into P4. Chevy turned in on Cub at turn 1 and 2. Not sure, Maxi Boy. Maybe could be a steward's thing, I think. But we have a safety car. A chance to reset. Who's going to jump in? M-Bomb is jumping in. GH stays out on those hards. War Machine comes in. Interesting. Paulie comes in as we thought on those old hards. Kashi stays out. Phoenix stays out. Paulie's in. Zachariah is in. So we go back to being jumbled up again. And I think, why is Casper in the Merc? Oh, Roshan, it was a bit of an error with a glitch at the start of the race. So Lil Casper got kicked, I believe, from the lobby. Someone else joined and accidentally joined in the Alpine, and Casper could only jump in the Merc. So bit of a glitch on that one, but that's okay. We will. Duck has already said we will fix that up after the race, and that is why it is even more confusing, because we have those two have basically been battling all race, and they're the two that are in the wrong cars. So it's definitely made it confusing. Personally, I think if you are Duck Puncher, you are loving if either one of these drivers is you. I'm sure you will prefer the one in P3, but Casper's doing a good job in P4, so that is why he's in the Merc accidentally. Roshan, I don't know if you get the choice on that. I like your thinking though. Yes, very what's the word? Positive vibes. That's not even the word. That's not even the saying. Anyway, Emblem has dropped down to P8 now, and he's going to have fresh hards. Now, I personally have never done a 100% race once, let alone... Oh, actually, sorry, I have done once. But not around Brazil, so I don't even know if these hards are going to last. And I would say not, with Paulie doing 20 laps. Cub is still out on 20 laps on those hards. So we'll get a good indication of how far these tyres can go. Yeah, Truel's game. There is a lot of hard runners now. I think now that the race has sort of settled down a little bit, I think the lads are just wanting to get to those final stints and then work out what tyres they got from there. Make sure, they've got themselves either a soft or a medium or something like that they can really push on and have some pace with at the end. But yeah, the strategies are really sort of up in the air at the moment. As we got Zachary who's moved himself up to P7 on 11 lap old softs. Would have thought he would have come in. But no, he obviously hasn't. He's still out there. So interesting choice on. Obviously down a little bit, Pumpkin Wind and Zachary on softs. You sort of understand that being at the back. You want to make up as much time positions as you can. Paulie, that's his first pit stop, so he's coming in for mediums, but he did pick up a drive-through. Stream, it was good that Felty Rabbit did only have one drive-through penalty. I believe it was just an error on my screen that it came up twice, so I didn't mean to give anyone a heart attack. Good to see Felty Rabbit in the points, and on those mediums, where can he put his car? Kim's, apologies if I'm saying that incorrectly. No, it is different for all tiers. So once all the players are in the lobby, the wheel gets spun, and whatever the wheel lands on, that's the track we go live at. The lobby host will change the track, and then we ready up and go. So there's no chance at all for any sort of practice or even, sometimes a setup. We were given, the list of tracks that it could be. So if you had time, you could go around and get your setup for every track and all that sort of stuff. But we will see. We saw a lot. It was a bit wet in quali, so we saw a lot of drivers sort of just doing laps, getting used to their setup, those sorts of things. It's going to be hard for drivers like yours truly, who has picked himself up a quali ban, so I can do one lap. So I haven't made life easy on myself, but that is okay. That is the way of the world, and that is racing. And we are excited. Alpha Tauri is my goat. That doesn't make any English. As we are going racing this lap, let's ride on board with the cat, Meow Meow, and see what he can do on these. Sorry, stream, I have just lost my chat. I'm just going to get it back up in a second. But we are live still as GH gets a really great restart. And he pulls out a second already as Meowcat struggled a little bit on that restart. And Meowcat has got Kashi right behind in that Alpine / should be in a Merc / who knows car. And Kashi right on the back. We've got Casper right on the back of Kashi. Phoenix is right there. So Phoenix has pulled himself up into P5 already with a real nice move on Casper. I think Casper saw that coming and thought, I'm not going to fight this too hard. I've got 45 laps to go. So Phoenix has put himself back on the P4, chasing down this group here with double points. Could make a huge difference to the championship. We've got M-Bomb goes down the inside of Goffey. And sorry, I realised I was on TV pod and it wasn't the greatest camera angle for you viewers. And Nutsy, yes, has got past GH now. We'll still be getting flags. We want to be careful to make sure he pays attention to those flags. He doesn't want to pick himself up a penalty trying to get back in this race. As the Cub has done 23 laps now on these hards. As we see Casper and M-Bomb going wheel to wheel. M-Bomb slips behind. Oh, they touch, gives him a little bit of a kiss, and then goes around. What's Casper got back in return though? Can he get the move done in turn 1? DRS is enabled now. Casper is going to pull up the inside of M-Bomb. Oh, they get so... Oh no! They touch, and M-Bomb has a little moment. And Casper, unfortunately, looks to have come off worse for wear. And Phoenix now gets past Kashi. Kashi is not going to give this up though. They're on the same lap old tyres. Yeah, you're right, left to dead. If he can't pull away, he needs to let him through. He doesn't appear to be pulling away, but he could be just having... Looks like he's pumping his battery literally just to stay ahead. Might not necessarily be the best. He's probably better off falling down behind Kashi and then just sticking with that front four, letting them sort of cruise on by. But he also is just giving GH DRS. So GH is cruising away from Meowcat, and Meowcat, oh, Dark Phoenix apology, gets past Meowcat. Apologies, I missed that one. As Goffey is in the pits off his hards, he doesn't like them, he's getting rid of them. And now Dark Phoenix is going to set up GH. And maybe even Meowcat's using Nutsy, just falling back enough to get out of blue flags and then just getting back close enough when the DRS is coming up. But now he looks to be right behind him. So Nutsy really needs to get a little bit of a move out of the way here if he can't get out in front enough. As Casper picks up a 3-second time penalty. So Kashi is right behind Meowcat here. 0.2 of a second. Going on to this DRS straight. 0.4 now. Loses a little bit of time on that last corner. Meowcat's got the mediums. Kashi on the hards. Kashi opens up that rear wing. Sits in that DRS sort of. Is he going to go? No, he's going to get close. He just needs a good exit here, which is what he gets. Straight on the power. Yeah, very nice exit from Kashi there. A lot better than what Meowcat got. And he pulls himself up with the 8 DRS into P3. So Kashi goes up into P3. Sorry, not P3. That was the mix of... Yeah, anyway. P3. As we have... Yeah, you think True Oz Gamey would have been penalised by the game right now. He has gone behind GH and he is starting to let them through. So one thing I am noticing is on those corners there is those blue flag indicators. I don't think I saw them before, or I saw them in spurts. So now he's got the blue flags, he's done the right thing, he's let those cars pass. And this is what I was saying before, he just needs to stick with these top two and this could bring him back into this race. So We go back to the top. Dark Phoenix and GH. Alpine versus Red Bull. DRS versus non-DRS. And Phoenix makes a very nice move into turn 1. GH is going to sit back, and GH is actually going to have the DRS down here. So where can he place his car, Dark Phoenix, to prevent GH? And GH goes on the inside. Oh, they almost touch. GH still stay on the inside. Dark Phoenix is going to have the inside on this corner. Oh, as GH just gives him a little kiss. As War Machine's had a moment and fallen down to P9. Oh, great battle from these lads. So Dark Phoenix takes the lead of this race. As M-Bomb now start to get involved. His hards are coming to life on compared to Meowcat's mediums. There's a lot of bumping and rubbing from these lads. Getting a little bit too frisky for a Sunday night, but that is okay. And M-Bomb, is he close enough to make a move? He makes good traction out of that corner compared to Humpkin when he picks up a penalty. GH in the pits. GH in the pits. He's had enough of those hards. And M-Bomb is just going to sit behind Meowcat here. Get close enough. Get a good exit out of here. And we're going to see another move down this straight as M-Bomb opens up that rear wing, sits right behind Meowcat, goes to the inside. Meowcat, yep, just lets him go and says, no, I'm not going to battle, I'm not going to risk my wing fighting that. He's on the left. Oh no, as we jump on board as Felzy has a moment. And Casper is out. Casper is out. Oh no. Casper is out. We have another safety car. Casper is out. There is his car there and the wheel left behind. Oh no. Heartbreaking for Casper and that Mercedes/Alpine car of his. And we have another safety car. So again, we get to chill. What now? We have had 2 safety cars and 1 VSC. So you are live, my friend. Sorry, left it. I just caught the very end of that one there. I'm not sure what happened. There didn't seem to be contact. Apologies, we didn't get it on the stream. As M-Bomb is in the pits off his hards. Kashi is in the pits off their hards. Oh, sorry, M-Bomb stayed out. My apologies. Phoenix is coming in the pits. I got myself all confused with these drivers. So again, not everyone's stopping, which is very interesting for these 100% races. Lots of different strategies. As we assume Felzy might need a wing, as I just missed that as well, apologies. But we have M-Bomb resumes control of this Grand Prix. War Machine in P2. The War's got himself up there. Phoenix has made a lightning pit stop and a great decision to stop under that safety car. As we saw GH jumping off those hards. Terribly unlucky to get a lap before the safety car came out. So he's lost out there, but he'll be looking to get back up. So Phoenix is effectively your net leader at this stage with the 2 in front. Definitely have to stop, and I suppose Phoenix still has to stop as well. Zachariah in P4, Kashi in P5. Meowcat has gone hards again, P6. So he'll be looking to go long to that last stint as well. And yeah, as I said, unfortunate for GH, he pitted that 1 lap earlier. Yeah, and if he had pitted 1 lap later, he would have jumped, in with the safety car with these other guys. So unfortunate for him. Chevy Wolves and Carbon Medium. So still a fair few different strategies going on here. What now? It could be anything. Surprisingly, we have had relatively clean driving tonight, and hopefully it continues. There's still 38 laps to go. We're not even at half race distance yet. We still have a long way to go. Should have gone 1 VSC 5 safety cars. Yeah, look, you could have. We never quite know what's going to happen. So I think you've done well to just get us a prediction, mate. And as I said, it's good to have here. Good to have your predictions. Big Man Rye, yes, War P2 is a sight to see and a very nice one. He's done very well to get himself up into that P2. Might just have a quick look at the position changes. So he's jumped up P3. Who's our biggest winner? Pumpkin Wind up 8 positions to P11. Chevy Wolves, up 9 positions into P8. Zachariah 7 positions. It has jumbled around a lot. So let's have a look at our stops. So a lot of the drivers have done 2 stops, and then I assume that will probably be under those safety cars, or I think a few stopped under VSC. Felty has done 5, Nutsy has done 4, and then a few with 3 pit stops. So very different tyre strategies going on, as we will wait for, I assume, for Nutsy to rejoin, which he looks to be coming, not at terribly high speeds, but he is coming. We will just have a little bit of a break. And ZK, welcome, mate. Good to see you. What now? Giving engineer. Yes, it is a long race, ZK. You are right. I hope you're hydrated, mate, because we've got to do this in just over an hour's time. As we have a bit of a breather while this safety car trundles around and Nutsy comes up to the pack. Just a reminder, everyone, if you like what you see, like what you hear, make sure to hit that follow button so you can know for when we go live next. We have 4 tiers, 2 on a Sunday, so tier 4 and tier 3. Tier 2 is on a Tuesday night, and tier 1, the big boys, are on a Wednesday night. You can see when we go live, see all the action. This is Wallaby's 100th round. We turned up. Goffy, Kirko, Duck Puncher, and Skills, you've done a great job getting this this league to 100 rounds of racing. We're at 4 tiers now. And late safety car call to come in for this lap. I will finish my speech later as M-Bomb resumes control of the field. That was very late of that safety car, very naughty, but that is okay. We go racing as M-Bomb gets a bit of a jump on War Machine, and Phoenix stays with them as well as we pile through turn 1 and 2. Doesn't look to be too messy right now. GH gets himself a 3-second penalty. That's not going to help his cause, but the lads do very nicely through that first sector on the safety car restart as Phoenix goes past War Machine like he was standing still. What a move on those fresh mediums. Phoenix pulls himself up into P2, and now he's going to set off after M-Bomb, as Meowcat and Kashi are still going at it. Yeah, me too, ZK, but, Monaco, we shall see. Can be fun if you're just trying to avoid the walls, but would it be great for the viewers? So hopefully we get a good track for the viewers, as Phoenix now is within 0.2 of a second of M-Bomb. Sorry, where am I going? There we go, apologies. As Phoenix is all over the back of M-Bomb. 110, he is right behind him. Going to pull out from behind that strip team and go down the inside as M-Bomb tries the old switcheroo. Oh, M-Bomb left the outside line now. as Dark Phoenix goes on the inside, holds his line through there, and that is where it will end. Very nice done from those two lads. That's what we like to see. What now? Baku would be, I don't know, not so much fun. I think we did that in Rapid, one of our partner leagues, and it was raining for a 100% race, and I think about 6 finished. So we definitely want more finishes and more racing than that. As DRS is enabled, and we've got Goffey right behind Salty Rabbit. As, oh no, GH has had a moment. Oh no. That is disastrous for the Alpine driver. Now he's just got to get those tyres back up to 10 and settle back in this race. There is still a long way to go. We have only just passed half race distance, so we still have 34 laps, approximately, whatever the math is, to go. Still a long way for these drivers. There's nothing silly to be done here. There is no win to be had on one corner here. It's going to come down to their strategy, their pace, and how patient they can be, particularly when it comes to these DRS zones. As the Cub is behind Zachariah, and unfortunately there's a little bit of a DRS train here forming behind War Machine. So War Machine has the battery advantage as Phoenix at the fast lap of 1:11.7. But Zachariah, sorry, the Cub says, don't worry, I don't care about DRS. I'm just going to go around the outside, and sends it and goes into P6 in turn 1. Sorry, he didn't send it. He made a very nice move. As Kashi gets the move done on War Machine. Can War Machine fight it back? No, he's too far behind. So Kashi will now be our DRS train conductor. We'll call him Conductor Kashi. Can Unique Alpine? No. Who tier 3 comms? No, unfortunately, what now? We have Maxi Boy. So Maxi Boy is, and Abyss. So Abyss and Maxi Boy, I believe, are our tier 3 comms. I will be racing. So as much as I would love to commentate again for you, What Now, and everyone out there, I will be racing. So unless you just want to see my car and hear my voice, which no one wants that, it will be Abyss and Maxi Boy. Oh, What Now? Thank you, mate. I don't know how that will go. There's a lot of quick drivers, but we shall see. As we have, oh, is that Nutsy? It is Nutsy. Had a moment down in that last sector as Casper has left. He DNF'd a while ago, I believe. So no more DNFs, that's good. As we're right aboard the Cub and War Machine. Cub all over the back, and it's hard because there is a DRS train. Kashi has got himself out of the train. So Meowcat is now our conductor, and he will be looking to get out of the DRS train as well. As Meowcat has dropped War Machine, so War Machine here will struggle a lot. This camera angle is always terrible across there. Apologies. As Phoenix is the fast lap of 1:11.6, as War Machine ducks in the pits. So War Machine's had enough of those hards. He says, Cub, you're going to get me anyway. Not going to give you the satisfaction. Off you go. So that brings Cub up into P5. Now Cub's done a really good job to give. So as we have a VSC. Don't know what happened there. Was it Felty? No. Don't know. As War Machine slow pit stop for the machine. So War Machine pits the softs. Felty Rabbit is serving a get his wing changed. So maybe it was Mr. Rabbit. He puts on old hards or used hards. GH comes out on fresh softs. Paulie puts on fresh mediums. And we chill again. So we get a chance to have a breather. Yes, we are past halfway now. 31 laps to go. We are not far past halfway. We still have 31 laps to go around this. Oh, this coffee gets a little bit close there, but that's okay. The Cub picks himself up a penalty. So Goffey's done really well to be in P8. We have DRS and Aylward to go green flag racing again. These strategies are all over the place. When do we see M-Bomb coming? When can these medium runners go to? And what tyres will they finish the race on? And is there going to be any more safety cars? What now? Is there going to be rain to finish this race? Will we have rain? We don't know. We just don't know, and that is the beauty of this mystery around it. It is all about the unknown. There is some clouds I can see in the distance there. They don't look very rainy, but that is okay. Go up to the Cub, chasing down Meow Meow for P4. He's going to have DRS available to him to use. He's got to get a good exit here. He's on those mediums compared to hards. He's making up time before the DRS zone. He's within 3/10 now. Pulls out to the left. Says, thank you. I am the Cub. I am P4 into turn 1. As Meowcat says, no, sorry. I'm Meowcat. I'm the championship leader. You're not taking my P4 away. And he goes back into P4. So very nicely done. As the Cub then comes back and takes back that P4. So very nice driving from the two of them lads. And can Meowcat fight this back? Is he close enough? As GH sets a fast lap of 1:11.4 for the Alpines. Needle C, don't know who you are. Leave, please. Felzy is right behind the Alfa Romeo of Pumpkin Wind. Duck Punchy, you've seen my surprises already. I had yourself in, but we couldn't get your audio the other week. But Lefty joined us on that safety car and talked us through his race from the pit wall. So if any other TPs want to join and get their audio going, love to have you back in and hear about your race. See you, Needle C. Thanks for leaving. As Felzy can't quite get the job done on Pumpkin Wind. It was more of a surprise for What Now, because I believe it's the first time I have seen him in my stream, so wanted to keep him around, but yes. Oh, I'd love for a Toto Skills guest appearance. Next time I might have to call him on a mobile or Discord or something and get him in here. That way we can hear from the great man Matty Skills. Normally he would be racing, but he has events and stuff he needs to do, so it'd be great to have a guest appearance from that man. But as I said, any other TPs, those who aren't racing, want to come say g'day, feel free to do so. Hit me up. And as I say, hit me up. Oh, we have Meowcat has had a moment and had a spinner. And, oh no, he's back down to P8. It's going to go up to this battle between Keishi and M-Bomb as that happened. And Keishi is trying to take P2 away from M-Bomb. And M-Bomb doesn't want to give it up. He's doing really well with M-Bomb on these cars. He's done 22 laps. As Keishi is going to go switcheroo now. Not close enough. as the penalties are starting to rack up a little bit here. Yes, driver, your McLaren race has done very well. War Machine in P11. Izachary P16 has had a little bit of a rough time of it, but again, there's still so long to go. And as long as you can stay on the lead lap, which all these lads are, they're all on the lead lap, anything can really happen with these safety cars. And I think to Left Ed's point, why not having more safety cars? But there's still a lot of strategy to play out here. If there's going to be no safety cars and we've got 26 laps to go, what strategy do the boys here for? We've seen Hards go and M-Bomb as M-Bomb pulls in. So we're seeing the Hards getting to that 22 laps. Zachariah is on 21 lap old mediums. Can these lads bolt on a box of meds and go to the end? I don't think they can, or they'll be screaming by the end of there. But I've been wrong before, and I'll certainly be wrong again, so it wouldn't be a surprise if I'm wrong this time. But that is okay. That is what I'm here for. I'm here to do the thinking, not the guesswork. That is okay. As we see, Goffey on 17 lap off it. So these boys have gone really long at this stint, brought himself into great track position. Where does Goffey set up Zachariah as Chevy Wolves boxes and puts on a set of softs? M-Bomb put on mediums, so will those mediums go in? Or will they need to box down? Are they playing for another car that may not necessarily come? Goffey pulls into DRS, opens that rear wing. Can't get close enough to Zachariah to get that move done. As we've got Felty Rabbit on 13 lap old hards and the Nutsy 17 lap old mediums. Can he get a move done into turn 1? Gets the exit as Nutsy. Yep. Rear wing open for Felty. He's going to go around the outside. Nutsy goes, sticks on the inside, then the outside. They go wheel to wheel through there. Oh, great pass by Felty. But Nutsy's going to have the DRS. What can Nutsy do to get this position back? I don't know if he's got the grip. He certainly isn't really catching. Can he? No. So Felty gets himself up into P3 as driver 48, McLaren of War Machine, is now all over the back of M-Bomb. And we see that move get done from Goffey well before the DRS zone on Zachariah. Oh, sorry, Zachariah pulled into the pits. So he's had enough of those mediums. What's he going to belt on here? Can he get himself to the end? How does tier 1 at the moment unique? Yes, the gap out front is not like really good. Phoenix is just cruising out ahead. He's done a monster job to get himself back into that lead and cruise out on ahead as everyone seems to be just battling. See now M-Bomb making moves on those mediums. I thought he was going to go then, but he thought better of it as well. He's going to go around the outside here. Going to go for the move. Oh, nice move from M-Bomb around the outside. Can pump and win, pull anything back here, especially with DRS on that max straight, as the field is quite evenly spread out now. Softs will go to the end of the race. Softs will go to the end of the race, okay. So Zachariah looking to go to the end. Oh, you just caught Chevy Wolves just having a bit of a moment there. He's not having a great time of it today. As he comes back in P13. Not a whole lot of damage done, so that is okay for him. Hopefully he can get those tyres. dust the dust off the tyres and go for it as M-Bomb makes the move on the inside of Meowcat. Meowcat goes a bit wide. Oh, has a big snap. Lucky to keep the car there. Does a really nice job of keeping that car on track because I thought that was headed to the walls. But no, he keeps it on track, keeps his P7. As there's not a whole lot of battles out here stream, so if there's something you guys want to see, let me know, as we'll stick with the closest battles on track, because those at the moment is this battle between War Machine and Meowcat, as War is looking to chase down our championship leader and our constructors leaders, Ferrari, in his McLaren. Gets that DRS open. Is approaching that rear wing. Can't get it done into turn 1, but can he get a good exit here? So it uses all the curves available to him. Misses the apex on that one though. Pumpkin Wing gets a penalty. And he's got the DRS again. Is he close enough this time? Goes up the inside. Can Meowcat fight it back? No, he doesn't look to have the grip on those hards. As we now have, during all that, we've got M-Bomb, who has made his way up onto the back of Felzy. Felzy on older mediums. M-Bomb does a pretty much copy and paste move of the move he made earlier and sends it around the outside. It's a very nice move from M-Bomb. Apologies, the broadcast view on this track is horrendous, to say the least. So I've got to remember to switch back and forth. Apologies, as we have GH now wanting to make a move on Pumpkin Wind. Gets that rear wing open. Takes the inside line. Pumpkin Wind's going to want to fight this back though. What can Pumpkin Wind do? Can he use? No. He just lost a little bit too much grip there on those 18 lap old hards. And he's still going to have DRS, but I don't know if he's going to be close enough to catch it, and he's not. So GH gets himself into P9 as M-Bomb now sets out after Goffy, as Phoenix now has a 16-second lead out in front. So he's checked out, he's cruising along. He would really like to avoid a safety car or touch wood and mistake from his behalf. Like, he just needs to keep it on track and hope there's no more safety cars. Pens, please, what now? I wasn't going to, but let's have a quick look. Well, we still have 20 laps to go. We have 3 seconds to our second through to 5th runners. Felzy has 6. GH has 3. Pumpkin Wind has 6. Felty, Paulie, Isaacery, Chevy Wolves, and Nutsy all have 3 seconds. I'll let you, give you 10 seconds, guys, to look through those pens and do your maths that you need to math, whatever you need to do, and then I will switch them off till the end of the race. People putting on softs now will be absolutely chilling to the end. Okay, Lefty, yep. Alright, so potentially guys looking to go to the end on a set of softs. So if we see a safety car, I would say that we would see everyone come in for a new set of softs. Who has a new set of softs is the other thing. Some drivers might not have them. We know, the likes of Phoenix definitely has a set of softs. I believe, M-Bomb started on softs, so he might have one. He did one in quali, we'll see. GH, I believe, will definitely have a set of softs. So there's a few that, no, he's on him now. So that's the other thing. Do they have a new set of softs? Can they use them? But we shall see, as War Machine and Felzy are going at it. Felzy on those 20-lap old mediums. Potentially he's looking to go to the end as War Machine with that DRS pulls to the outside. Felzy goes, stays on the inside, says, nah, not this time, War Machine. And Felzy stays ahead. Very nice defending, very nice move from War Machine, and very nice driving from the both of them there. As this is currently the closest battle, so we'll stick this out and we'll see how this plays out over this next couple of corners. As Chevy Wolves gets past Zachary. Looks like Zachary might have had a moment there. Anyway, War Machine comes on to this long, straight, cambered off. Really fun to go flat out through here. Gets that DRS open. Is he going to be close enough? I don't think he is. Not this time round. Like Felzy might have got the better of two exits. War Machine has something appears to have happened with the game. I have no idea what just happened there. Apologies, stream. That was crazy, as we now have podiums going somehow. I don't know. Stream. I've left the session. You need to join back. Okay. Alright. Alright. Apologies, everyone. Looks like I've left the session. I'm going to get myself back into this game. Alright. Thanks, Left 4 Dead. Let me see if this will get us back in. Apologies, everyone. Hopefully I can join back in with no issues, and we will find the race back where it was. That was cooked. My apologies that was on stream. Okay, we're back. All right, thanks, Left 4 Dead. Appreciate you. I was really unsure of what to do there, so thank you for advising me. We are back in. No harm done. We are still going. Let me know that the stream is all good. I can see it on my screen, so fingers crossed we are still all okay, as Felzy and Goffey and War Machine are locked in a battle here. Felzy as Goffey comes into the pits. So is Goffey going to be our first one to pull the trigger on those new softs? Actually, sorry, I think Felty Rabbit has pulled the trigger on new softs as well. So yes, it is softs for Goffey in the Ferrari. He's going to be the first one to go, nah, I'm going the end. Had enough of this. I'm done. So now what the others do is Felzy goes a bit wide. Perfect. Thanks, Left Dead. Thank you for your help. I'm glad that you were here to let me know what I needed to do, because I thought everything was cooked and we lost a good race. But no, we just lost me. So that was the best scenario we could have had. As GH now on 15 lap old softs, going after Felzy on 23 lap old mediums. Are these guys, as I noticed that the gap out front is now 21 seconds. Phoenix is just checked out. He is cruising around here. He's doing a great job of managing those tyres, as M-Bomb makes a very nice move on the Cub. But it isn't over. The Cub is going to come back with DRS. M-Bomb has DRS 2 somehow. That's okay. And Felzy succumbs to the GH pass. Can he get back in front of GH? No, he's not close enough. N-Bomb 11 lap pole mediums. What can he do? Where can he place his car now to catch Kashi and then Phoenix? This race has really got a lot of strung out drivers, so we're sure to keep you involved in the best action we can as it comes up. But for the moment, as I say that, Zachariah has now got himself into the DRS range of Meowcat in P8 and P9, as there is the Williams of Chevy Wolves have there, and we have a safety car. We have a late safety car, as I would imagine we see everyone box for fresh softs. If the information we are being given from the one and only Left 4 Dead, softs will go to the end, as we see War Machine, GH, Felzy all come in for softs. Meowcat on softs. Zachariah 10 lap old soft. No, he's on old softs, but still newish than what it was. So it looks like we're going to get everyone boxing for a brand new set, the Red Mark soft tyre, and we are going to go for around about 10 to 12 lap sprint to end this 100% race. Oh, this is going to be a very interesting restart. Where can these cars finish? Who's got the pace? Who's got the fuel? They're going to be able to save battery. They're going to be able to save tyres under this safety car. Who's got the composure to finish this 100% race in P1, 2 and 3? Give us your predictions. Who's got it? Who's going to be surprise packet? I didn't think we were going to have any more safety cars, but turns out we did. Maybe the game just wants our 100% race for Wallaby's 100th round to end with a bit of drama and to end with a shootout. As we see all drivers bar Pumpkin Wind and Isaac are on soft. Some are on. Phoenix has done a sportsman thing and let Nutsy through to unlap himself. So that was very nicely done from Phoenix. So Nutsy can pass the safety car now and get round. And looks like he's going to potentially do the same to Zachary. He doesn't want to get those tyres too grubby. Very nicely done from Phoenix. Great sportsmanship shown there. So now Zachary can come and join the end of the queue. It's going to take a while for the safety car to collect all these drivers, as we just saw a couple of lap drivers go through. Looks like potentially we'll have another lap driver, or can Felty get out? Yep, Felty gets out in front of the safety car. So we've got 3 lap drivers who will need to make their way around. It could be bunched up for a couple of laps. And we'll have, well, there's only, this is 13 laps to go now, 12 after this one. Sorry, no, 12 now. No, I don't know. The math isn't mathing. That's okay. We've got some laps left. We're on lap 59 of 71. Your own safety car conditions. We are waiting for the safety car to collect all these drivers. How long can the safety car stay out before we go racing? We did see a very late call from the safety car last time out, it was practically in the pit lane before it popped up on my screen. Not sure about the drivers. Hopefully they get some more notice this time round, but I wouldn't expect them to be going much before that straight anyway. You don't want to give any advantage to the driver behind. You want to try and keep that speed as low as you can before you take off and try and catch them napping, but we will see what they can do as we have picked up the top 9 so far. So we're still waiting on still waiting on 7, 8, 9. Reminder to follow us, see us when we go live, catch all the action. This round is the 100th round for Wallaby Racing League. The boys turned up. There will be mystery 100% rounds for all tiers. They find out the track only after they've all joined the lobby, and there is a wheel spin, and then they find out, and then we ready up straight into qualifying and 100% race of the selected tracks. It is all tracks that are not on the calendar at the moment, so either we did them in pre-season or they weren't on the calendar. Those tracks that the boys necessarily might not have done a lot of practice or raced at before. That is going all round, so Tier 3 gets underway in just over half an hour's time. Tier 2 is on Tuesday night, and the Tier 1 lads, the big boys, they're on Wednesday night. So be sure to join in, follow along so you can catch all the action. If you're feeling generous, subscribe. All money goes back into the league. Make it bigger and better for you. If you are not in our Discord and you want to join, you want to get amongst it, you want to do mystery 100%ers, you want to do whatever you want to do, I believe it is !Discord. Pop it in the chat and we will get you an invite out for our Discord and you can join along with this action. As we've picked up all the cars, so I would assume we will be go racing this lap. And we will have 9 laps to go. 10 laps. It'll be lap 62 of 71. So we'll have 10 laps of running. A 10 lap sprint to earn a 100% sprint. Remember when I said it was a marathon and not a sprint? Well, it turned into a sprint. The marathon turned into a sprint, and this is the last 10 laps that these boys will do. Safety car is in this lap. We will stay on board in this broadcast mode with Kashi. He is in P2 with Dark Phoenix just in front of him. Dark Phoenix is going to back the pack up. When does he go? Does he wait right until the line? Can he catch any of these lads napping as they tiptoe around that corner, come out of nowhere, and they disappear again? Good camera angle, thank you. And Phoenix has taken off. So Phoenix is gone. He caught Kashi napping just a little bit, but not a lot. M-Bomb looks to have got the jump on Kashi. Oh, Phoenix picks up a 3-second time penalty. His first one. So War Machine, Meowcat, Zachariah, all without penalties. It was a hell of an effort. I agree with you, Andy Hannafan. Hell of an effort to keep it with no pens in a 100% race. Very nice effort from those boys, but there is still 10 laps to go, so we never know. Let's not count our chickens before they lay eggs. That's not the saying, but it sounds better than hatching. It's go down to this battle. We got 2 Ferraris, 8th and 9th. Will Goffey want to play the team game here and let Meowcat through? I don't think he will want to. He wants those points. Oh, as we see War Machine. And it was a GH. Have a little... They got a little bit too close together for both their likings as Kashi sets the fastest lap with a 1:10.4 as he attempts to chase down Dark Phoenix for the lead of this race. One of our reserve drivers, he is in the Alpine. He should be in the Mercedes, but we will sort that out after. He's driven beautifully as he picks up another second penalty. Apologies for jinxing you, Kashi. You were doing so well. Keep it up. As Zachariah is trying to make an indent on these 2 Ferraris. Can he split them? No, he can't on this occasion. He'll be looking. Where can he set up Meowcat for a pass? Can he set Meowcat up for a pass? Our championship leader, Meowcat. Meowcat is falling a little bit behind Goffey, so maybe Goffey will want to pull him back into DRS. We don't know. Goffey just wants to race his own race. He wants to stay within DRS of Belzy out ahead. As we've got Zachariah. DRS is enabled. Zachariah's going to go up the inside into turn 1. Him and Meowcat go side by side. Zachariah goes down the inside. Can Meowcat get it back? He's going to have DRS. Uses all that curb. Straight on the power. Opens up that DRS. Zachariah now has DRS as well. Into Goffey. The Meowcat unfortunately can't get that position back. Go up top here to these boys with Kashi. Kashi is 5/10 behind. He's within that DRS. Can he make a move as Phoenix is just pulled out to a second now? Was it before the detection zone? It was. Kashi won't have DRS. Phoenix does a fast lap of 109.3. These boys are flying now. So Phoenix has protected himself from DRS. Zachariah has DRS. Meowcat has DRS. Zachariah can't get close enough to Goffey, so he's going to have to wait. Can he get it down this straight? He's got to get a good exit. Gets on the power. Oh, has a little bit of a moment there. Opens that DRS. He's got to get in the slipstream. And Goffey stays ahead. Zachariah can't get past Goffey as we now have Paulie joining this fight. He wants to get the move done on Meowcat. He wants to stake his claim for this race. He's currently in P9. Meowcat's doing a wonderful job of just placing his car where Paulie doesn't want to see his car. And this has brought GH right into it. As GH goes the move on Paulie. A little bit audacious on Meowcat. Keeps it clean though. Can GH get the move done on Meowcat? As we have another safety car. Oh, is that Izachary? It is Izachary. Izachary is out of this race as the boys at head stay out. Goffey has come in. So Goffey's going to put on a new fresh set of boots. Everyone else has stayed out. Has Goffey cost himself track position for a 6 or 5 lap dash? Can he get past these guys? Headless chicken time. Can be ZK. Can be, but I think these lads have driven beautifully. I don't think any of them want to throw away double points at this stage of the race. They are all getting points. So the top 15 get points believe it is 76 or something points for the win, all the way down to P15 normally, which is 2 points. Normally 1 point, but double is 2. I don't know if any of these guys, they're going to get some good points hauls in this race. And we will, fingers crossed, have a grandstand finish to a 100% race at Brazil. Yep, agree. Left for Dead. There's been a few drivers that have been unlucky with safety cars not matching their strategies. If you are right, Felty has done a great job to get himself up into P5. There has been a few that have been unlucky with these safety cars, and it's worked out for a few of these drivers as well. So I guess that's what happens. 100% race, very, very unpredictable. 50% races are very unpredictable, but let alone 100% race. Let's take a look at our stop numbers. So, majority of the field have done 3 stops. So, the top 2, 3, M-Bomb 4, 4, 5, 3, Zachariah 5 stops, Meowcat 3, GH and Paulie 4, Nutsy's done 6, War Machine's done 4, Felty Rabbit has done 8 pit stops. Now, I'm not sure if that's counting his drive-through penalty that he did have. But yes, hopefully that is counting that. And then the bottom 2 had 4. So lots of stops, lots of different strategies as we get ready to go racing once more. And let's see if we can get a better angle, better TV angle on this restart from Kashi's position as Phoenix waits. That is a horrible game. Thank you. As Phoenix will bring this pack nice and close. And where does he go again? He's got to catch him napping. He's swerving around, getting heated with those tyres. When's he going to go? He's going to try and catch him. Kashi looks ready for the pounce as Phoenix is gone. Phoenix is gone, caught him a little bit napping. M-Bomb looks to have caught Kashi napping a little bit as we'll go into turn 1. Felzy makes a great move into turn 1 on the Cub. He puts himself onto the P4. M-Bomb is right on the back of Kashi. Is right on the back of Phoenix. And M-Bomb decides that 3 into 1 does not work. He's going to pick another moment. Very clever from the Haas driver there. Stay on board with this battle for the lead as Kashi, as GH picks up a 3-second penalty. Kashi's 3/10 behind Phoenix. Remember, DRS is not available until lap 3 after safety cars and restarts and all that. So Phoenix has got to hang it out there for 2 laps, but we will have 2 laps of DRS. Can these guys get themselves in a position either out of DRS or into DRS if they are looking at, as Nutsy has had a mare down the end there, he has spun into the last corner. Not what you want to see for the AlphaTauri driver. Cub and Felzy trade positions again. Meowcat and GH trade positions again. This is getting very saucy as M-Bomb right on the back of Kashi. I don't know if I'm saying it correctly, but apologies if I have. No disrespect as Nutsy picks up a penalty. Goffy picks up a penalty. And M-Bomb is looking to pick up a P1 or P2 instead of his P3. As he is right on the back of Kashi. We've got the Cub right on the back of Felzy, and I don't know which one to look at. Which one's more exciting? Zachariah gets a 3-second penalty. Remember, no DRS. I think this lap is enabled after this one. Is M-Bomb going to get done anyway? He's going to go. These camera angles are terrible, as Kashi does a very nice job of defending. Can M-Bomb get him with DRS on this straight? It is enabled now. We have 2 laps of DRS, as Kashi has DRS as well. So he's within range of DRS from Phoenix. Cub has got back past Belzy. So a lot of these drivers have burnt all their battery. No one's leaving any to the end. They're saying, we don't need it after this lap. I want to get these positions. M-Bomb is going to have another crack at Kashi. And Kashi wants to have a crack at Phoenix, who has the battery advantage. He's also broken DRS, so this leaves Kashi vulnerable. Can M-Bomb get this move done on the straight? Opens up DRS. Uses what little battery he's got left and gets the move done well before turn 1. So he set off after Phoenix now. DRS to Phoenix. He's going to have DRS here on Phoenix. He's not going to be close enough. As we're going into Felzy. Can Felzy get close enough to the Cub? He can't get close enough. The Meowcat. Meowcat's definitely close enough. He gets past Paulie into turn 1. Oh, sorry, not turn 1. Whatever turn that is. My apologies. 6 or something. But Paulie is definitely not giving this up. As Rocky someone up penalty. Paulie ain't giving this one up yet. Penalty check. Yes, let's do a penalty check. The top 3 seconds. Kashi on 6. Cub on 3. Felzy and GH on 6. Zachariah 3. Meowcat, impressive. The only driver to not have a penalty. According to him. Paulie, War Machine 3. Goffey has just picked up a few in a row and is down to 12. Felzy, Rabbit, Pumpkin and Nutsy on 6. As Phoenix wins the Brazil mystery round 100% race, celebrating the Tier 4, celebrating Wallaby's 100th round. M-Bomb 2nd, Cub 3rd, Kashi 4, Meowcat 5, Zachariah 6, Felzy 7, War Machine 8, and I will pick up the rest after this. Yeah, thanks Andy. I will, yes. I'm glad no one did run out of fuel. Driver of the day goes to Felzy. He did do really well. I believe he started P17 around there and get himself up into P5. It was really nicely done from him. As we go to our final order, as I said, Phoenix 1, M-Bomb 2, the Cub 3, great drive from the Cub. Kashi P4, great drive on debut. Meowcat P5, Zachariah P6, Felzy P7, driver of the day. War Machine P8, GH P9, Paulie P10, Felty Rabbit P11, Pumpkin Win 12, Goffey 13th, Nutsy 14th, Zachary 15th, and our DNFs, Chevy Wolves, Casper, Kirko, Ollie, and Lucky. Whew. Unfortunately, Phoenix, I believe, correct me if I'm wrong, Left 4 Dead doesn't have a mic. M-Bomb is on PC, so I can't connect with him. Let's see if we can speak with the Cub. What time is it? 8:03. Let's see if we can get the Cub in here for a quick chat before we have to run. Reminder, follow. Don't have the card added. Apologies, everyone. We will have to skip interviews. I do have to run off to the Tier 3 race. Join us in just over 10 minutes' time. Tier 3 goes live. Reminder, it is mystery round, so the track could be anything. The race could be anything. And we will see you soon. I've been Unique Throne. Peace out.